How do you feel about that one, Gunners? It hurts, don't it? Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1. Yes, people, iFootballing. Arsenal suffer their first defeat of the season. It hurts, man. This one hurts. Of course, as we do with every Arsenal game, I'm going to give my thoughts on it, reacting to the game, instant match reaction straight after it. And it's a weird feeling because for about 3 or 4 months, Arsenal have not lost a football game. And so this is what losing feels like here at Arsenal Football Club. I mean, I do want to say first of all, though, that I'm not going to bash any players or anything like that, because I do think overall we actually played a really good game. We just showed why we are not at Man City level yet. I'm not going to include Liverpool because Liverpool started horribly this season, but we're not at title challenger level yet, because mentality monsters, we aren't it. The players have not got quite the mentality, and they haven't got the decision makers. They just haven't got that extra yard to take us over the level, because for 80 to 85% of our game, we were superb. We just missed that final 15% due to lack of concentration, final ball quality, whatever it is, you choose it. And that's the reason we didn't win this football match. I mean, we started the game horribly. I thought we were on the back foot, but then we scored a goal, and it seems like a long time ago now, but we did score through Martinelli. Brilliant goal, got put through by Saka. Brilliant finish, ice cold finish. That was 1-0 Arsenal, but he got pulled back by VAR for a challenge by Ødegaard on Eriksen. Now, give me your thoughts of this in the comment section down below. In my eyes, right, I don't think VAR overturns this. I really don't think they should. You could say that's bias coming from an Arsenal fan. Everyone will agree it's soft. Now, is it a foul? Is it not a foul? That's the debate. But either way, it's soft. It's very soft. It's not a stonewall foul. Paul Tierney, the referee, is about, I want to say, 2 meters, if that. He's social distanced watching this. He's got a perfect vision of that tackle. It's not like he's the other side of the pitch. Now, him watching it at normal speed of the game as it's happening, he deems it not to be a foul. So why VAR intervening on what's meant to be a obvious and clear error? Are they now telling him to watch about 55 replays on the monitor when the geezer, unobstructed, straight in front of the decision, is deciding it is not a foul of the flow of the game? Of course, man. I mean, like, if you give it about 55 angles, of course you can break it down to be a foul. But football is a contact sport at the end of the day. I mean, we've seen Man United players here, Varane a few times, muscle out Gabriel Jesus, not even a go for the ball and not deem it a foul. So why now in lead up to a goal has it now magically become a foul? I think it's ridiculous how they ruled that out. Either way, that was in the 12th minute. Arsenal after that stepped up our game, and we actually looked like a team that was title challengers. We had all the possession. We were the one on the front foot. We were playing beautiful, liquid football. But then, of course, we concede, man. That's what I'm talking about. Just the extra yards we're missing. A brilliant ball from Eriksen through the midfield to Fernandes, onto Rashford, and then who goes in behind? Their new signing, Antony, to score past Ramsdale. Ramsdale, for me, has to do better there. He commits way too early to his near post, man. Make yourself bigger, cover more the goal, and I think he would have had a chance at saving it. Either way, that was 1-0 United going into half-time, and it felt unfair. It felt unjust. One thing was our goal that, for me, incorrectly got ruled out. But the second thing is we were on top, man. We were playing brilliant stuff. The better team just got caught on the counter-attack. Second half, Arsenal came out all guns blazing. We looked like Man City 2.0. We were on fire in that second half. And we got our goal deservedly through Bukayo Saka. It got deflected, little pinball in the box off a Jesus shot. And then falls to Saka, who tucks it away to make it 1-1. But then just as we were building momentum to try and make it 2-1... we concede just a silly goal, man. It's literally one pass through. This is why I believe if Arsenal played Tottenham, we'll lose to Tottenham. Because United do exactly what Tottenham do. Counter-attacking football with lethal finishing. United had 3 chances today and they scored them. That was it. That was it. I could not think they created another clear-cut chance, to be honest. We had a few clear-cut chances. And they'll do exactly what Son and Kane will do to us. Just counter-attack, because we can't defend one ball. Every United goal, it was 2 or 3, and one of them was a through ball. That was it, man. Just a through ball all the way through. Rashford runs through our whole team and scores, man. That is it. That is it. And then that's knocked the stuffing out of us. We came back a little bit, but then for me, Arteta made his first fatal error, his first major this whole season, to be honest. He triple subbed. I've never seen the geezer triple sub once in my whole life as his Arsenal boss, but he triple subbed, and I have no clue why. He took off Ødegaard. Okay, fair enough. He was better in the second half, but overall didn't have an amazing game. Then took off Zinchenko and Lokonga. 2 of our players that were basically our midfielders, because Zinchenko was tucking in as a CDM, to bring on 3 attackers basically. In Fabio Vieira, Emil Smith-Rowe, and I can't remember who the other Donny was. Nketiah, that was the other one. And we lost complete structure of the game. Attacking and defensively. We lost our full structure. We no longer became a team. We became 11 players running around looking for a football. That was it, because straight after that triple sub, United went up the other end and scored, and it was a carbon copy of their second goal. Just a through ball straight through our team. The back four just goes to sleep, and then he's through Eriksen on a plate to Rashford to make it 3-1, and that was game over, man. And we tried to muster a comeback. We tried our absolute best, but couldn't quite make it happen, and we suffered defeat. The good news, we're still top of the table. The good news also, we won't have to go to Old Trafford again. The bad news, last season when Arsenal lost the game, it was a bit of a hangover. We just could not seem to get our players back up for it. We've lost this game. It's out of our heads now. We need to go back to it. The good thing is we've got a game in midweek in Europa League, which means we can kind of set our sights on that to kind of just like have that to like get us back into the game. And then next week, Everton, and we have to go for that. The thing is, I'm not too disappointed. Look, we lost this game, yes. It's Man United, yes. They've now won 4 games in a row and only 3 points behind us after everyone ridiculed them for their start to the season. But if you look at it on the grand scheme of things, we've lost a tough away match where we've actually played really well and for about 70 to 80 minutes dominated. We won't have to play this game again and we're still top of the table. No questions asked about it. So if you look at it on the face of things, after 6 games, Arsenal are top of the table. You're taking that as an Arsenal fan. You're taking that every day of the week. It's only 1 point, it could have been 4. But we move, man. The main thing is now that we get the players back up for it because we can't lose another game. We need bounce back ability. That Everton game next week has to be a win. Has to be a win. If that Everton game's a win, this game comes out of our sights. We're just looking at it as a write-off. We're not going back to OT again. We've got a tough away game out of here. When they come to the Emirates, we'll beat them down. That's how our mentality should be going into it. But yeah, man, it's still rough though because at the end of the day, you want to win this game. We played so well. We've had the best run of form you can have going into a game like this. Like, you could not have asked for a better run of form going into this game. We had Zinchenko back fit. Ødegaard and Ramsdale brushed off their minor injuries. I was ready for it, and we just didn't quite deliver for one reason or another. But I still think, regardless of losing this game 3-1, I still think we sent a message out there to the league and to the Arsenal fans that Arsenal are a proper football team. Because believe it or not, you might disagree with me, I believe we are the second best football team in this league. Now, does that mean I think we'll finish second? No, I'm not saying that. I mean second best football team in terms of the football we play and how we conduct ourselves. I think that is what, like the way we played football some of that game, unbelievable. Gary Neville was saying it was shades of like Man City at times. Unbelievable football. And I think just below Man City, we are there. But the problem the difference between Man City and Arsenal, and the problem that Arsenal have is we don't have that mentality. Maybe it's our naivety, our young age, or we just don't have that mentality to just not make mistakes and punish teams. We just don't have that killer instinct. We're like a team that's an A right now, but we just need to get to that A star, which is what will push us over the edge. So I think if we had that, we win this football game. But other than that, superb. And this performance shows that we have improved from last season. Let's get into the player ratings to wrap up this video because it's already been quite a long one. Ingo and Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 5. Yeah, 5 out of 10. He's kicking in the first half, really good. He picked up Ben White a few times, which was really, really nice. And even Gary Neville mentioned it in commentary, and I saw it myself. On the ball, we looked good. He had a shaky moment in the second half when he gave it away to Bruno, but we didn't concede, so that's what mad. I still think in the first goal, he has to do better. Second goal, he hasn't really got much of a chance, but the first goal, make yourself bigger. Don't commit so early to your near post. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for Ramsdale. Ben White, also 5 out of 10. Wasn't his best game. I wouldn't say it's his worst game. Obviously, the second goal deflected off him to go in. He kept a couple players on side for the goal. For one of the goals, I can't remember which one. But yeah, he was the one playing them on side. So yeah, not a great game from him. Saliba, that was his worst game in the Arsenal shirt for sure. 5 out of 10 for me. And I'm being nice by saying 5 out of 10. I don't think anyone played horrendous. Just defense wasn't quite up to scratch today. Gabriel next to him. Also, I think slightly better than Saliba, so I'll give him a 6. But still not an amazing game from Gabriel. And Zinchenko, you know what? 6 out of 10. For times at this game, Zinchenko was dropping into midfield and keeping the ball rolling and looking like a real player. But once again, his main duty is defence. He struggled and the goal came from his side with Antony. Moving to the midfield, Lokonga. Lokonga for me had a really good game. I'm going to give him a 7. Look, was he Thomas Partey in there? No, he wasn't. Do I think we would have won if we had Thomas Partey? Potentially. But Lokonga did the best that Lokonga can do, and that's all I can ask from him. If you're expecting Lokonga to be like Thomas Partey 2.0, you're not watching football right. Because the geezer, he's Lokonga, man. He's a 23, 22-year-old. He did the best he could do in there. So for me, well done, Lokonga, man. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. He did his performance. I can't give him higher because at the end of the day, we conceded 3 goals. And as a DM, that means he didn't shield the goal good enough, to be honest. I know he was only pitched for 2 of them, but still, like, it is what it is. Xhaka next to him also had a decent game. For a lot of the midfield, for about 70 to 80 minutes, we had that whole midfield on lock. Arsenal, we had that whole midfield on lock. We were dominating them in midfield. Xhaka also gave a 7 out of 10. Ødegaard, 6 for me. Went missing in the first half. Second half, when he actually got in the football, he looked good. But that first half, he just completely went missing. Ødegaard in big games, away from home, is just not it, man. He's just not it. He's such a player that plays well on confidence rather than instilling confidence in the team. I want more players that can instill confidence in this team. Rather than Ødegaard, who just, when Arsenal playing well, yeah, he looks amazing. When Arsenal playing bad, he's the first one to have a stinker, really. Saka, scored today. I'm going to give him a 7 for his goal. Because he looked... Saka is a weird one. It's kind of like Marmite, because he looks lively, but then he doesn't really do anything. But then looks lively at the same time. You always expect something out of him, but then he just kind of goes missing at parts. Scored a great goal today, his first of the season, so I'm happy for that. Hopefully that kick-starts him this season after he's scored 0 goals so far. But yeah, Martinelli also scored a brilliant goal that got disallowed. Then after that, went a bit quiet, to be honest. Martinelli didn't have his greatest game. I'll give him a 6. And Gabriel Jesus, for me, Arsenal man of the match, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He was so lively today, man. Skilling up players left, right, centre, linking up the play. Deserves something, whether it was a goal, assist, whatever. Deserved it, because for me, I don't care that United won this match. He was the best player on the pitch. Eriksen a close second, but for me, Jesus just took the crown. He was the best player on that football pitch today. Let's move into the subs. Eddie Nketiah came on, didn't really do much, man. I'm not going to rate him because he didn't really have much time to do anything. Vieira, couple of loose touches to start, but then after that, actually looked alright. He played a couple of nice passes in, almost a brilliant assist to Martinelli. So yeah, I'm going to give Vieira a 7 out of 10. Emil Smith-Rowe barely touched the football. I'm not going to rate him. Tomiyasu as well barely touched the ball. So yeah, overall, Arsenal suffered their first defeat of the season, but still remain top of the table, losing 3-1 to Manchester United. And it's sad because we got counter-attacked, sucker punched. Because overall, you can let me know in the comment section your thoughts, but I actually thought Arsenal played a really good football match. But yeah, I've been White Football. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe on my road to 1,000. Let me know your thoughts of the game. As always, I'd love to hear it. And I hope to see you lot in the next video.